Hey there, it's Mitzi. Welcome to my channel. So I just wanted to hop on here and talk very briefly about a read-along of Middlemarch by George Eliot. Now, the reason I'm choosing this book for a read-along this summer is because AI keeps telling me to read this. I did this video at the beginning of this year where I asked AI what I should read next. And then I did a deep dive. I didn't video this, but in the video I talked about the books from last year, my favorite reads for last year, and what I should read next. But then off camera I decided to ask it about my all-time favorite books. Well, in both situations, Middlemarch was listed at the top. And so I thought, well, I need to read Middlemarch. Now, the reason I haven't read this book is, well, first of all, it's long, but so it's not one that I just I'm going to pick up, and I know it's going to take some time, so I want to dedicate enough time to it. But also because I've never read George Eliot, and I know that there are a lot of shorter books that I could kind of, dip my toes into George Eliot first. But because AI keeps mentioning this, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and read this one. And several of you have said you would like to read it as well, so I thought I would do a read-along. So I'm going to host a read-along on Voxer. Now, if you're not familiar with Voxer, it's kind of like a walkie-talkie. It's super easy to use. I know a lot of you use Discord, but for the life of me, I just don't do well with Discord. Anytime there's a Discord group, I get on there and I don't know, I can't follow it. I don't know what my problem is with Discord, but I have trouble on Discord. So Voxer works best for me. It's just simple. So anyway, if you're not familiar with Voxer, it is a free app. You can go over and download it. And if you want to join the group, after you download it, give me your email address and your handle, because you'll come up with a name for yourself and your handle, and I will put you in the Middlemarch group. Now, for this book, we're going to start this book on June 1st, and then we will finish on August 10th. That gives us 10 weeks to read this book, and I'm going to use this for my big book summer book for Sue Jackson. I'm assuming she's hosting that again this year. I'm not sure, but if not, I'm using this for my big book for the summer. And I know Sue always does the big book. I think it's 400 pages or less or more, not less, 400 pages or more for that challenge. And I'm sure this is way over that. This is that's 800 something. So this would work for that. But I am going to give us 10 weeks because this is divided. Middlemarch is divided into 8 books and then a finale. So that's 9 weeks that we'll read. I think it's about 120 pages a week that we would read. So June 1st, that week would read book 1, and then the next week would read book 2, and so forth. And then we have an extra week in case we need to catch up, or we want to talk a little more about it, or whatever. So officially, our read-along will be from June 1st to August 10th. So if you would like to join me in the Middlemarch read-along, join the Voxer group. All you have to do is email me. My email is always, if you go down and you see the more, if you click on more, there's a description box. I always have that, my email address there for you to contact me. All you have to do is send me an email saying, hey, I want to read Middlemarch and join the Voxer group. And you tell me your email address that you're using for Voxer as well as your handle, and I will find you and put you in the group. Now, every week we will read. We'll start that, I think it's on a Sunday or Monday, June 1st. And then at the end of that week, I'll put maybe a couple of questions in so we can respond to that. And then we can just talk about each book as we go. Again, this is divided into 8 books and a finale. And so we'll do it that way. So let me know if you'd like to join me. I would love for you to join me if you haven't chosen a big book for the summer to read. And if you want to read a great Victorian classic, this is always one that's at the top of every list. So I'm interested in this one because, again, AI has recommended it several times, and I've heard great things about it. But I do think that it is more of a time-consuming book, and so that's why I want to take each part little by little. And again, if if it takes us longer, that's fine too. I'm just designating June 1st through August 10th. If we need to work that out a little different and tweak it a little bit, I'm flexible on that as well. So let me know if you want to read Middlemarch with us. If you've already read it, let me know that too. You can always join the group and reread, or just, if you love the book, you don't have to even reread it. You can just follow along in the discussion as we talk about it on Voxer. So let me know in the comments if you've read Middlemarch or anything else by George Eliot, or if you're going to pick a nice chunky book for the summer, let me know that too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.